Welcome everyone to a live stream, a very interesting one. Today, hopefully I don't have this set to members only. That will be a bit awkward. Because I had that going last time. Public. No, we're good. But welcome those who joined late as well. I'm going to give a quick explanation of what's going on. I'm going through every single tier and every single class. Tank class, no artillery. And I'm making a huge, massive video where we go through the best tank of every class of every tier in World of Tanks, starting with tier 1. And so I need the footage, and so that's what we're getting today is the footage. And to start things off, we're going to play the T1. Good morning, Viceroy. The T1 is... The T1 and the MS one were kind of my two choices, but I had to go with the T1 because of this gun that it uses is absolutely crazy. It is a 37 millimeter semi-automatic gun. I believe it has, 5 rounds in the magazine, and the interclip is half of a second. Yeah, you go pop, 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 pop. And your alpha is 30 times 5 is 150, so 150 damage in 2 seconds. 2 seconds at tier 1. Absolutely nutso. And so this is the first one that will be played. The light tank. And let's find a crew. I don't really care what crew I throw in here. Let's do... We'll do the HMH, because I don't think he really belongs anywhere other than the HMH. So we'll throw him in here. There we go. And get a move on. Bada bing, bada boom. T1 Cunningham might be a bot lobby. Probably will be. Or it'll be a tier 2 match. Wide park. And I'll start recording as well. It is just me and Based King 3376. Welcome, sir, to World of Tanks. I am your host. Your doom. I'm so sorry. So sorry for your loss. What I could do is I could hide and farm Colabanos medals. Hello, Will. But we're not going to do that. So I've got 38 tanks to play today. It's going to be a long haul. Ah, that's right. This is, not what I wanted to see. Also, I need to change my camera. There we go. So, it doesn't sense that I am flipped over right now. And I don't think there's any way out. This is too bad. This is a Kolobanov's potential match. Especially if he dies. He's not quite dead, but he's close. Alright. Anyway. One down. Two down. Three down. Couldn't we do it? Is it possible, guys? Could this be the most ridiculous Call of Thanos medal ever? No, he stopped. He stopped where I can't shoot him. Come on! Come closer, my precious. No! No, 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 no! Got him! Then there was one. The Fiat, I think, has a bit of armor. Oh my gosh, there he is. He's hitting me. Keep tracking me. No! I had 2 seconds left. We almost just got it. We almost just got the Call of Thanos medal, guys. Can you imagine? Oh my goodness. Let's try that again. How are things going? I think you got to see for yourself. Oh goodness, what a start. What a start. And tier 2 match, I believe. Nope. We got Black here. We gotta kill him. Just did 10,000 damage in the 4,005? Well, well, well. Alright, we're gonna try this again. I don't mind dying for these videos because they're going to be quick snippets. I have 38 to show in one video. Right? But I want to demonstrate the tank. Being on my side like that, obviously we got to see the gun absolutely eviscerate people. Don't get hit by that guy. That thing is insane. Let's fix that. Oh, that's the real player. No, the real player outplayed! I didn't think he was going to be there. Wow, I'm not doing so well today, guys. I did better on my side, didn't I? We are going to do the best medium instead. And the best medium is also the only medium. It's the medium one. And the thing about this tank is, it is basically a 4005, okay? It is the 4005. You can't change my mind about that. So we're going to use the 4005 crew in it. You have these massive guns. Okay? Take a look at this. 70 alpha damage. 70. And 95 if I load HE, which has 29 millimeters of penetration. That's more than enough at tier 1. So we're basically doing 100 damage. This used to one-shot tier 1s with HE until they buffed all the health. Okay. Let me delete that. It'll probably be a bot lobby again. We'll play a bit more passive. I don't know why I YOLO'd in. The problem with fighting bots is that their aim is incredible. They will hit you on the move. They don't really get RNG. But they seemed to be confused when I was on my side. They didn't know where to shoot. Oh boy. X-Gen Trev Boy. Can somebody look him up? I feel like all he plays is the T1. I feel like I've seen him before at this low tier. Also, I look like a bot. Do you see my name? My name is uh-oh. Hesh, don't tell anyone. Pew! Missed. That's too bad. Ooh, missed. I would love to do some kind of damage this game. But this tank is not that great. But it's all you've got. It's only medium, so. $93. 91. Welcome to World of Tanks, friends. $100. You see this? It's just suddenly you've done damage. This gun, when it does hit, holy cow. Is this a new account just to play low tiers? No, this is my main account. I had a game that I basically crashed out, dude. So I'm in a tier 9 on Prokhorovka. I was in the Object 257, and there were 2 separate tier 10 medium tank platoons who decided that they wanted to push and kill me together simply because it was me, despite having allies, despite it being Prokhorovka, despite them definitely going to die. But before they did, Artie was focusing me the entire game. I kept changing flanks, and no matter where I was, there was one pig that game. All he did was shoot me. I wasn't streaming. I'm not in a clan. But this Artie only damaged me the entire game. Then I had the 2 tier 10 medium tank platoons YOLO me. They failed to kill me. But then Artie landed on me and finished me off. And I was like, nope, I'm changing my name. I can't do this. And so I did. And so for now, I'm incognito until it's discovered that my name has changed. Alright, medium 1 is done. Let's go back now into the T1 and try this again. But that's what happened. I was like, nah. And one of them was a dark side platoon, and the other one was V1 platoon. Velocity Gaming, and those guys, I was just like, no. You remember that game? You saw that game? You experienced that game? Did we even win that game? I don't know. All I know is I just kept going back and forth with my object, and they just kept shooting me again and again. The arty kept shooting me again and again and again. And then that dark side and V1 guys were just like, let's go, YOLO the clone guy. They died, didn't even kill me, but they knocked me down to 41 health and already finished me off. And so I've renamed myself Hesh, and I know that won't last long because people will catch on very quickly because I have a YouTube channel. So, is it expensive? It was $10, and in my opinion, it was worth it because the focus fire toward me slows down my production, and so if this allows me to take less time to make videos, then it's worth it. You were the light tank. Well, there you go. Did we even win? I don't know. I just remember quitting that game and immediately changing my name. Because I had been YOLO'd by that same dark side platoon the game before. And so it was 2 games in a row. And I'm just like, nah. I would be surprised if we did. 4 of their mediums killing themselves to kill a tier 9? I mean, that's a pretty good trade. Okay, we got this black stay a black. What's his name? I was gonna say we got this black guy, but I feel like that would be taking the wrong name. But that's his name. And so, oh, there he is. Dude does not miss. I feel like he's got the RNG of the bots. He is tapped into the RNG, the bot RNG. 150 just like that. Black Baroda. He's the one we have to kill. I feel like he semi knows what he's doing. And that was my chance. He just fired. This thing backs up very slowly. There we go. My engine's gone. And I don't take large, so I don't get it back. Hey, Mikhail, welcome. Oh, you're welcome. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, and I decided, so I watched the very end, or not the very end, I looked at the results at the end to see what kind of damage you did, so I knew if I wanted to show it or not, and I knew I would. It's a bear. Oh, so this is a tier 2 match, and then I didn't watch the whole thing, so I got to kind of experience it for the first time. It's gonna be a tough one to win, but we don't need to win. We have what we need for the video. That initial engagement, the bursting people out and such. It's like, oh, Hesh, isn't that a bot? Nah, I ain't no bot. I ain't no bot. I don't think we win this one. What if we side scrape him? Oh, we're done. We're done. You think we can side scrape him? What kind of armor do we have? Oh, it's all over, dudes. We got no engine. We got no penetration. We got no health. We do have gun depression, so this might be our chance. He's going for the flank, boys. When's the last time you've seen a draw on a standard battle, ladies and gentlemen? Tier 1. Dude, we've had the funnest... We've played 4 games, and 2 of them have been hilariously fun. I think Mad Friday is correct, and we should all just be playing tier 1s and 2s. Because that was awesome. Probably 4 years. War Thunder. Is this War Thunder? I think not. Alright, tier 2 time. There were some good choices at tier 2. A lot of them. I had to go for the Cruiser 3 for the light tank because you get the pom-pom, and the pom-pom is really good. Like, it's really good at tier 3 and tier 4. Like, I still use it on tier 4. But you get to use it at tier 2. So I put on the Cruiser. The Cruiser 1 and the Cruiser 3 both use it, but the Cruiser 3 is a little bit faster. Then for mediums, you get the M2, the medium 2 again. But this time it actually has speed, and the gun is actually really good. And so Great Britain has the best medium. All the mediums at this tier also are really, really slow. Then the only heavy tank in the game at tier 2 is the FCM. And then for tank destroyers, we have the Chinese T-26. This thing is insane. It's got camouflage. I don't remember if it has any armor. I think it has a little bit of armor. No, it doesn't have any armor. But it's got camouflage. The gun is absolutely ridiculous. 70 alpha damage, 81 pen on standard rounds, 130 on premium rounds. And it's got camouflage. This tank is nuts. And so these are the 4 that I've gone with. And so we'll start things off with the Cruiser 3. Do I want to equip these things? Nah, I just need to crew. Actually, we're going to be going up against tryhards. We're going to throw optics on at least. There we go. I think that's the important thing to have. We'll also throw on premium rounds because we're going to need it against super heavies. There we go. 71 pen. That's a huge pen jump. Then our consumables. That food will help us. How much are our vents on this? I'm not paying that much. And then for my commander, we might be able to just keep using this guy. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. Just let him go up the tier when I play the British ones. All right, the Cruiser. View range, almost 400 meters. Look at that. What is the pom-pom, you might be asking? It is an auto-loader. It's got 4 shots. I believe it fires 2 at a time. So it goes pop, 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 like that. And its alpha damage is 45. So you're doing 180 in one second. 180 damage. Yeah. It's pretty crazy. 15 degrees of gun depression also, by the way. The low-tier British and Americans have a lot of gun depression. And so the Cruiser 2, in my opinion, is the best light tank at Tier 2. All the light tanks at Tier 2 are very slow, except for some of the premium ones. You have the American M2 Light, or is it the T2 Light? The T2 Light, I believe, is the premium one, which is also a very nice tank. It just doesn't have the pen for modern-day World of Tanks because there's a lot of armor these days at the low tiers. So I've thrown this one on. But these are all my opinion. I've got, so let me show you guys my videos coming up this week, okay? I've got some really nice ones that I really want to do, and I think are going to be very helpful for all sorts of people. I've got the best tank at every tier and class in World of Tanks console. That's the one I'm working on. Then I've also got best free tanks in World of Tanks Modern Armor. And so these are the best tier 10 free tanks. So Tech Tree tanks, Centurion Action 10, T1 10E5, Grill 15, and T100 LT. Spoilers. And then top 7 secret must-have tanks. These are tanks that people don't usually talk about. They don't usually make my lists either. But I wanted to cover them, and I want them to make some lists. Things like the Object 268, the 121, the Object 430, stuff like that, because I think they're fantastic tanks, but they're not the best tanks, therefore they don't usually hit the top tank lists. And so these are the secret ones. What about the Locust? It's a premium. I'm avoiding premiums, but the Locust would probably be the best. Locust is tier 3? Ah! That would still be up there. No, I think the BT-7. The BT-7, I think, is my favorite at tier 3 for light tanks. It's absolutely insane. The thing has insane engine power. The gun is great. More players this time. We've got 4 real players. Oh, yeah, the mobility on this. It's nice. Yeah, the FCM pack is really good at tier 3. Again, it's a premium, though. And it's super slow. But I like my list. I think it's decent. Of course I do. I made it. Okay, so this one isn't the pop, 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 like the higher tier ones are. It is the pop, 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 pop. So it does take a second and a half to unload your magazine. That's not so bad. But we have to deal with all these premium boys. Steadfast. I like it still. Look at that, 490 damage. It does the damage. Yeah, again, you have to deal with all these auto-loading boys. We can't poke that way. I think we got enough footage, though. That one I'm happy with. And our team's going to win that one, for sure. But, man, every one of their premium tanks, every one of their players, I mean, the Kraken, the T1 E6, the Steadfast. So it was 3 versus 3. So all 3 of their real players are in pretty broken tanks, which is pretty funny. All right, Cruiser 3. We got the footage we need. Because each little snippet is only going to be about a minute, because we have to fit 38 tanks, and so we had a good minute there of showing off what the tank can do. I'm happy with that. Medium 2. Oh, my crew. That's fine. We'll jump over to the FCM 1A, the only heavy tank. Look at the alpha damage though, 110. FCM 1A. I've never played this before. But obviously it's the best because it's the only one. Oh, you have different guns. Duh. More health? Okay. We can get to 6 horsepower. Yay. Yay, guys. Woohoo. It's a little boat. So what gun do we want? 46 pen. 70 pen. I feel like the big gun might be fun. 78 pen on our premium. I think I want to do that, and we're gonna spend the money on this. There we go. And this might be the wrong way to do it, but I don't care. We need plenty of these. 78 pen. Boom. Can we pen ourselves? 35. Oh, yeah, we can. We don't have much armor. We just have health. Okay. Let's give it a whirl. Hello, Tampa Bay. Oh, that was you, GG? You're in that OP thing? Not necessarily OP. It's OP against tanks with no armor. But yeah, you left me on 3 hit points. What a shame, what a shame. It's that health buff. The health buffs, right? And GG. I'm glad you didn't kill me because I was able to at least show off the tank even if I did die after. So I didn't have to play it again. Because, again, I need at least 60 seconds in each tank showing it off. Alright, tier 3. Six horsepower per ton. It's not pretty. Alright, here we go. Wish me luck, boys. We are not climbing that hill. Okay, yeah. I know some of the others, like the Japanese heavy tanks, their shells are very slow, 300 meters a second. This is nothing like that. But 100 alpha damage at this tier. I didn't throw on a crew, but I don't need a crew. Ah. Take it. I'm so long. Oh, my last friend is dead. Well, that's disappointing. I think I have to load HE and see if I can pen this guy with it. That's absurd. Nearly 200 damage. Oh! Hello! Where did your health go, huh? Where did mine go? Hello! I think this tank needs more health. I feel like this is a horrible tank. Personally. But looks like my front does pretty well. Against the autoloaders, that is. Or autocannons, some of them. We weren't going to be able to block that T1 E6 because he was firing APCR. Yeah, there was no chance. Oh my gosh, T1 E6s are disgusting. Very toxic tanks. He just rams him for 1.5 million. Alrighty. Well, we got it. We got what we need. We got what we came for. The gun on this is nice. Like, to be able to turn the tide there in a single shot, because that guy was full health, then suddenly we pop him in the back for 186, was it? It was something ridiculous. 186. Ooh, man. No crew. No need. Alright, the medium 2 now. We actually have speed going for us. I don't need the auto. Give me the food. Yeah, give me the food. We're so doomed in this tank. I feel like mediums are just not the way to go. I'm going to make this video and people are going to get this tank. They're like, CloneGuy, it's awful. You said it was a good one. I said, no, I didn't say it was a good one. I said it was the best one. Mediums are not a fun place to be at tier 2. Trust me. You don't have the armor. You're big. You're slow. Good luck against the autocannons. But we're going to do the best we can anyway. The best we can. Hopefully get a few shots. That's all you need to do. Especially in with a tank. In a tank with a gun this big. You only need a couple of shots. Medium 2. Reverse side scrape. Have a drag race in your stock T95. I think you might win. I think you might. Maybe. Nah, never mind. The stock T95, I could only really get up to 18 in that thing. And I was going 20. Then again, I was on cobbled ground. But those of you who are watching and you're not subscribed, because there are always some of you, subscribing is completely free, and we're having a huge 500, I almost said 100, no, $500 giveaway coming up on Saturday, March 28th from 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time until about 3 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're giving away over $400 worth of in-game goods. And it doesn't matter if you're on PlayStation or Xbox, I have a way to give it to you. And I'm also giving away 3 signed copies of my book, hardcover, if you want one of those as well. And once we hit 20,000 subscribers, I'm giving away a PlayStation 5. So make sure you're subscribed, because subscribing is free, and to enter, you have to be subscribed. Now, where are we? We are pulling out the M2. Oh my gosh. The enemy has a T2 medium. So the difference between, the big difference between this one and the one before is the fact that we actually go 40 kilometers an hour now, and our gun has a lot of penetration, but it has the same alpha damage, but it also has a better rate of fire. So, it's kind of cool. That's the only real player. And his American version. The American version, in my opinion, isn't as good. He gets some nice, choices of guns, but in my opinion, they're not as good. He's got like the autoloader that you get on the light tanks, but you're a big, slow, medium tank, and so it's just not my cup of tea. Maybe my cup of coffee, but I don't like coffee. Do you believe? Nope, he moved. Like I said, we have a lot more health in this one, which is very helpful. He turned around as we fired, huh? Ugh. We're losing all of our health. T1 doing T1 things. Is that even a real player? It is. That makes sense. I was confused. Like, how is he doing what he's doing? It is because he is real. He's spotting me. I think the man's got, like, optics or something. There he is. Bye-bye. It's GG. Sounds like you just fired. Oh. The Alpha. High alpha at these low tiers is a very, very helpful thing. I feel like that went through his tank. I saved. Man, the shell was trying not to hit that guy. And he's dead. I'll take it. That's the medium too. A personal opinion. This is all my personal opinion. And it goes into... Let me sneeze real quick. Basically, the capability of the tank. And this tank here, as far as mediums go, I think has the biggest capability at tier 2, other than some of the premiums. The thing that holds it back are all the premiums, all the autocannons. But medium tanks at tier really aren't a great place to hang out. Tier 2 in general, if you're not in a premium tank, usually isn't a great place to hang out. But we're trying to make it work. But yeah, that alpha, to me, that alpha is the big thing, and the health that you get. Okay, last of the tank, of the tier 2 is this tank destroyer. I was going through the tank destroyers, looking at them. I'm like, oh, the universal gun carrier at tier 2 is really nice. The American one is half decent. Oh, the German one's really good. And then I was like, wait a minute. What about the Chinese one? Oh, yeah, big gun. Lots of camouflage. High penetration. This is the one. So, let's throw a crew in here. And show it off. Let's throw in a camo crew. Just to make it that much more annoying. 251 camouflage, and I'm not throwing on equipped camouflage. We can get it even lower. Electo. I think the Electo is incredible, but I believe it or not, I think there's one that's a little bit better. At tier 4. Electo's tier 4. And it is my opinion. I think the Electo is great. But there's one that's very similar. A little bit bigger, but has, believe it or not, very similar camouflage. And the gun is insane. Absolutely insane. And it'll make mincemeat of the Electo. Let's just say that. The T18 would have been top here, for sure. We're almost done with tier 2, guys. This will be great. T26 GFT. T26 GFT. Save and begin the recording. Ooh, look at that. Panzer 4A. Ooh. Oh wait, I gotta say it too. I have to pretend to be a bot. Where is it? There it is. Delayed botagry. OSBR, why are they down here? Blasphemy? We'll see. I think when you see me pull it out and what it does, you'll be like, oh my. I guess that is decent. I don't know if it's better than the elect though. Which I also understand. Aiming my gun. Let's see if I can shoot this guy. Can you put flash hider on these things? At this tier? If you can, that's disgusting. Oh yeah, those things have armor, don't they? We gotta get our gun back onto these guys. Basically, we have to farm them once we lose that flank. There we go. One down. Bot tank not happy. This is awkward. Once this guy dies, we have a good chance. Do you not know what I am? I guess he does. Do I not know what he is? I think I want to play this one again. I'm very disappointed in that. They had tryhards playing their OP tanks, spamming nothing but gold in the way of their one platoon. Like, that's absolutely disgusting. They need to go away and let the new players play the game. But they can't do that. Not only can they not do that, they also have to play tanks that they know are better than what the new players are playing. It's absolutely disgusting, and they should be ashamed of themselves. Anyone who does this, anyone who plays low tiers, and I mean even you guys who are watching or trying to get in my games, I'm going to say this. If you are playing these low tier tanks that you know are better than what new players get, and you're down here doing this, you're disgusting. It's plain and simple. Like, you're actually the kind of person I wouldn't want playing my game. Like, if I owned a game, like, this is the kind of player I don't want here. They're hurting the game because they're hurting new players, and I would ban you. And I know it's like, what? No, seriously. I would cull the land. But that's my based opinion on the low tiers. Like, Clone, aren't you doing that same thing? I'm playing tech tree tanks. play really good Tech-Your-Tank. There's a difference. All right. Let's try this again. The FTAC. Well, that's not a good one. But it's true. That's my truth. My opinion. And that's what you're running into a lot? No, it's awful. Like, Clone, you're playing the M2 medium, don't you know? You know what I mean? You're playing the medium 2. I mean, the medium 2, Clone, you're OP. You played the medium 2. There's a YouTuber. What's his name? We'll look him up. I love calling out YouTubers. You guys know that. I'll do it again. And I'll do it again. $429 damage. Problem is, I don't know where their tank destroyer is. Hey, good morning. Glad you enjoy. There he is. Look what I found. I don't think I take any HE on this. I believe I can just use this bush and laugh. Ah. And see, like, I'm not even a broken tank, but what can he do? You know what I mean? What can he do? Nothing. I didn't take any HE, which I feel like I should have, because it would have been very helpful on that Frenchie boy. Hide! Hide! The alpha on this is very impressive. Oh, he's behind that house. Just that 70 alpha damage at tier 2, it surprises me every time. I don't even have to work hard for it. Boop. Done, got it. Duke Nukem? Never heard of him. Super Commander secrets that will help you add skills for your crews in World of Tanks Modern Armor. Bernie Viper's War Chest haul. If you didn't see it, you wouldn't believe it. World of Tanks console. Interesting. Anyway. Weird. Okay, so we've got another... tier done. So now to move on to tier 3. Start getting some bigger boys. Big boys. This is tier 3. Here they are. You have the medium 2 with this insane derp cannon. You have 20 degrees of gun depression. 4 seconds reload. 175 alpha damage when you penetrate. It's insane. Almost 2,000 DPM. And then for the tank destroyers, there are a lot of good ones. The UE-57 I almost added here. The problem with the UE-57, in my opinion, is that it's too slow. But the Marder has the insane 75mm that the higher tier mediums get on the German side. But you get it at tier 3. A bot was MVP. I think that was me. Shh, don't tell anyone. But that was me. Okay. Then you have the BT-7. Tank is insanely fast. Zooms around, has a pretty nice gun. It is the definition of a light tank. And then, as far as heavies go, I believe this one is just to be a little bit better than the French one. Neither of them really have armor for their tier, but this tank has a really good gun. And is a bit more mobile, and so I wanted to add it. So these are my choices for tier 3. Finally, a medium that does something. And so let's grab a crew so you can see just what kind of madness we can put ourselves in with this tank. And it's fairly nimble. Here we go. 91 pen, by the way, if I decide to shoot heat, which is more than enough. Okay. M2 medium. It's not even derpy. Did you see that? It flies straight. Love it. "20 degrees gun depression, why not? Why not?" .76 is gonna be an annoying one to have up there. Now, that's not gonna work. You see, that's the guy I'm afraid of. He was almost my tank destroyer choice. That tank. But it just does not have the penetration. Or alpha damage at the, Wow. Oh, man. Hello. He dodged me. Artie's trying to kill me now. It's the Sexton one. Of course it is. Of course it is. Well, we've got mobility. Let's use it. Head this way. I'm being tricksy. Yes, I am. I'm hiding. Because I think the bot name is uh-oh, that's Hesh. And I'm like, what if I just do uh-oh, Hesh? I bet you it'll confuse people. And it's going to be especially helpful as I record this video. SU fell back. Artie is actually aiming this way. Get him out of here. Good morning. Uh-oh, you got killed by Hesh. By uh-oh Hesh. Got killed by a bot. Let's go find this Artie. I wonder if they realize I'm a real player. Come here, Sexton, you Artie man. Hello, Powell. Hello, sir. I am here. Is that all you got? I'll take that, Artie. Thank you. That works. M2 medium. Wonders. It's wonders what a little bit of patience can do. Only a first class. Look at this guy. 1954 damage. Way to go. So that's the medium. He has over 8,000 matches in the Sexton one. Oh my gosh. That guy we just killed, that Artie, was a Sexton 2, not a Sexton 1, thank goodness. So he's just grinding. He's just grinding. Alright, moving on to the Marder II. I'm so excited. I'm going to deck this one out. You can't take gun ram around low tiers anymore, I don't think. So that's okay. Yeah, we're going to deck this one out. I'm so excited to use this one. Camouflage net. What we're going to do is we're going to do improved concealment, coated optics, binocular telescope, and camo net. Yeah. Oh, I'm excited for the Marder, guys. I remember loving the gun when I was a brand new player. I sucked at the game, but the gun was incredible. We're even going to throw on camouflage onto this tank. It deserves it. I wish I could 3-mark this thing, because I would in a heartbeat. And the tier 4 as well, I think, is amazing. Now throw in a crew. Oh, yeah. 4 to 13 meter view range. Wowza. DPM is not great, but it doesn't need to be, because the gun makes up for that. The Marder II. an HM to Bert. I mean, Bert's basically a tank, right? It's not really a artillery. You have OP premiums to counter. And that's the difference. So what 1800 said about using OP premiums to play with his friend, who's new to the game, trying to grind, that's the difference. Right there's... as your friend doesn't stand a chance. And so having an OP premium with him to escort him is definitely an option. But when you're just doing it by yourself, it's like, come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, son. I should have changed my name to Gambot. That would be hilarious. Or Clownbot. There's finally a clone guy name in the game, guys, and it's Clownbot. But yeah, I guess my username and such is now available. If anybody wants to steal it, like whatever, who cares? It's just a name. But there it is. And then people like racing for it. It's gonna be mine. .6 seconds. It's a longer reload. You can't take gun rammer. You can't take vents, but it doesn't care. I've got camouflage. The gun punches through everything. Or talking, what was it? Almost 110 millimeters of penetration, 103, something like that, at tier 3. Like, if we go up against the FCM4, which they have, they're going to need me to deal with it. Excuse me. Oh, that's a sad miss. Oh, that missed too, but it didn't get there in time anyway. Come on, gun! Why are you trying to miss him by so much? Come on, gun! My team is crushing them. Nice try. There's a broken tank. He doesn't stand a chance against my tank, though. Yeah, this wasn't a good one. Oh, the enemy just died too fast. So we're gonna have to play the Marder again, huh? Wait, I was targeted there. Over there. Weird. Well, that stinks. Hello. Drive forward again, drive forward again. Come on, it's safe. It's safe. Thank you. I told you it was safe. Very nice gun. And people might disagree. T7 car? No, the car's not that OP. It just has a gun that doesn't stop shooting, and so if you do fight something with no armor, that's when it becomes OP. Oh man, the T28 is insane. That's an insane medium tank. I forgot. Oh, I forgot. I think we're going to have to play the T28 at tier 4 and what I have chosen for tier 4 mediums because I'm trying to figure out which one is better. Let's play this again. I want to get into a spot where I get to use my gun there. We didn't really. The T7 combat card? The T7 combat card doesn't even have premium rounds. That's one of the things about it. Perfect map. Literally perfect. They have a Valentine AT and a T56 GMC and a Sumwa S35. We have 2 Marder IIs and a T56. But the thing about the reason I don't like the T7 combat card, why not because I don't think it's good. It's because of how selective it is. It's like you're right. If I'm playing something that has a little bit of armor, it can do nothing to me. But if I don't have armor, it's OP. There's no in between for that tank. Either it pens you and murders you because of the gun, or it can't pen you and is useless. There's no in between, and I don't really like that. Pew! Pew! Keep on farming. That's a bad shot. Ignore it. Now we get to see why I think this is the best tank destroyer. Right here. Hello. My tank is better. Yeah. Farming. I know these are bots, but that's the tier 3 experience, so. That's the tier 3 experience! This guy's keeping me spotted. We gotta kill him. There we go. Right here. Oops, I'm out of standard. Now he's spotted. Everybody's gonna be bouncing off of him, and this is where my tank comes in. Oh, but not the tank destroyer. He's be like, nah, dude. I think we can pen this guy if we aim well with HE. Not good. Help me, friends. Thank you. Look who it is. It's fine to snap that shot. We gotta aim it anyway. Wow. That's better. Marder II. Oh, that Hesh has too many characters in it. You can only have up to 12 now on Xbox. It's kind of obnoxious. Marder! There we go. Woohoo! Now I have the Hetzer research, except I already did. This guy just sat there. It did 1,000 damage. Alright. Alright! Okay, BT7. This is the meme machine. I don't need this. Look at camouflage and optics. That's what we'll do. Assign ourselves a commander. We'll just take the T100 LT commander. You also have this autocannon, it looks like. What does this one do? 42 pound on the premium. Ugh. 12 shots per clip. No, we're going to use the 37, the historical cannon. Okay, BT7. What I consider to be the best tier 3. Light tank. Chinese TD is very quick firing at tier 3. Chinese line is not that bad for tank destroyers. It's pretty good. A lot of them. There's Gambot. And then there's Tog Life, Luva Enjoyer. Yeah. Okay, BT7. This one is one I was very excited to play today. So now we get to. Very fast. Punchy gun. Penetration-wise. You gotta use your mobility to keep yourself alive. But you can circle tanks for days. That FCM4, if we can pen him, is doomed. Wow, what a toxic tier 4 lineup, though. FCM Matilda, Honor T28, Lawgiver, Blitzen. On our side, 2 FCM4s, Honor T28, Blitzen, and an M8A1, which isn't as toxic. Out of my way, boys. I'm coming through. 72. I don't have food. I just realized I meant to activate it for the extra view range. Hello, Lawgiver. Oh, I get to play like a traditional light tank? Oh, that doesn't happen ever. Spotted by a bot. You can't hit this. Is this what you want? You want to go? You want to go, friend? busted off my tracks, that bot. That guy nailed me with the derp gun. Blew off my tracks. Gonna have to gang on this guy. Load the gold. I'm just gonna leave. All yours, friend. There goes my engine again. If we can kill this guy, I would love to see what we can do to the FCM4 with our mobility. Our FCM4s are in their base. LOL. Lawgiver, huh? Alright, we gotta go. Run, Mr. Priest! Run! Save yourself! Oh, the Matilda's here too. Well, shoot. Color me dead. I'm too fast. I'm too fast for you, boy. Now I'm out of premium rounds, so good luck. We're gonna cap the base if I can kill this guy. Yeah, we win. What tank destroyer is it? Oh, we know where it is. No engine? Who cares? What boring gameplay, huh? He's got them spotted. If he's spotting me, he's around here somewhere. And he's like, nah. But that's good. That was fun. We showed off the tank, showed off the mobility, showed off what it could do. That was perfect. Now we have the Japanese heavy. The Type 91 with this big old derpy boy gun. Throw a crew. Spending all this money. There we go. Just to save me a headache, I'm going to spend the money on optics. And you know what? We'll do vents as well. Our pen is 35 on our HE. Okay, 35. Let's remember that. 160 alpha. Lakeville, huh? Well, let's go into the town. Da, da, da. We don't really have armor for a heavy tank, but the FCM tier 3 also doesn't really, and is slower and bigger. And this thing's got a nice gun on it. Get ready to fire the cannon! Pew! Ka-dum! Pew! Pew! Ka-dum! Oh, dead. Aw. Oh, he moved. How dare he. They keep moving. They're wily boys. Well, you're done. Oh, man. How is this thing able to reload so quickly? With this kind of alpha damage. I think bots are magical, by the way. They just like know when you're aiming at them. Isn't this fun, guys? My gun hits harder than yours does. Boom. This tank is pretty insane. It's the gun. The fact that you have such a high alpha gun, reloading that quickly. Yeah, you kind of have to get close to the enemy to make it work, or sit there and farm the bots like we did, but it's pretty good. Type 91. Of course, you only have 2 to choose from, so there's that. Finally, now we are done with tier 3. We get to move up to tier 4. Now things are really getting good. For the light tank, I have the looks. I think it's the best. I think it's the most fun. It's absolutely crazy. For medium tank, I have the Panzer III, and I'll explain why. I'm also going to throw in the T-28 Russian, because this tank might be better. I just have to play them both to kind of put them side by side and see. There we go. Then, of course, the SU, or the FCM4, and what I believe to be the best, the SU-85B. It's absolutely disgusting gun. Look at that alpha damage. And the DPM on this thing is really good. 4 seconds. Holy moly. 2300 DPM. Oh, man. And the camo is really good. It's still concealment is 20 worse. That's it. 20 meters worse than the Electo, but that's it. Literally, that's it. So I consider it better. Now, we don't need this because that is unnecessary. I'll throw this on instead. Let's do it. Snapshot. Actually, not snapshot. Expert gunner, because it's an autocannon. Hilarious, hilarious. But yeah, I'll get into my thoughts on the T-28 and the Panzer III in a sec. 30 horsepower per ton. 600 hit points. Tank only goes 45 though. Okay, looks. What game is this? This is World of Tanks. Hey, son. So this tank is very small, very quick, very nimble, and has an amazing autocannon that makes it very, very powerful. Which is why I consider this to be the best tier 4 light tank. I am okay with people disagreeing, but for me, I think this is the best one. The ability to get behind people, dump your magazine to set people on fire, it's amazing. They have an FCM4. Hopefully we can deal with him. I think we can go through his side. I think it's 60. And this autocannon has like 91 pen. Oh, look at that. 235 damage. Just like that. This autocannon empties its magazine so quickly. And it is 30 per shot. Oh great, I finally have a shot and this guy pulls up in the way. I hate bots. There we go. How about a little more? He's got the gun depression to absolutely... Wow. Thank you. This guy's supposed to have armor, but... Not for this autocannon. It's insane, this autocannon. 90 pen. Boss fight over there. We'll deal with them later. Valentine. Also, I'm alone over here, I just realized. I'm the last living man. We're rapidly losing this one. Despite appearances. Don't want to get hit by his gun. Oh, I got hit by his gun. Oh, it wasn't his gun. It's that M8. He's got the 57. Why do you have the 57 on there, M8? Crashing. Crashing. This is going to be a difficult one. Nearly full health. We just got to cross. That's unfortunate. Lux gets me. I think that's good enough, though. We got to show what the Lux does. Remember, we only need 1 minute. We only need 1 minute. But that FCM4 is so toxic. I'm gonna agree. I agree. Next. Okay, so we'll do the medium. So there are... The Germans have the best, some of the best guns at tier 4. All 3 of their mediums have the 75 millimeter, 103 millimeters of penetration, 110 alpha damage. That is really, really good at tier 4. Out of them, though, the Panzer IIIJ has the best armor and the most mobility. Okay, it goes 64 kilometers an hour and 50 millimeters of frontal plate armor. This thing moves around, can ram things. It's really, really good. The other contender I have is the T28. I'm going to play them both and just see which one feels more comfortable. And then I will have the consensus. But of the Germans, I really like the Panzer III. Panzer IIIJ. But I think the T28 might skirt out ahead just because of that high rate of fire and health pool. on, kitty. Go on, kitty. FCM4 again. You just have a little bit of space armor on your turret. Doesn't really do much, I don't think. But this thing moves and grooves. It's like 20 horsepower per ton, 64 km/h top speed, 50 millimeters of frontal hull armor, a 75 millimeter. You can use the 5 centimeter as well. Wargaming forgot it was a heavy. 10 degrees of gun depression. This used to be my favorite tank when I was brand new to the game. Oh, BT7. Look at me keeping up with you. Ha ha ha. And you're going to struggle to go through me. It's the FCM4. We can't do anything about him right now. And dead. You shoot me with a small gun? Yeah, that's not gonna work. Hello, Mr. FCM. Why is he so nimble? That's insane how nimble that thing is. Nuts. Oh, he's not looking. That felt pretty good. Alright, T28, let's see if you feel better than that. I don't know, that gun is nice. Like, I'm happy to go up against tier 5s with this gun. But so I'm also with the 57, so. Panzer 3J. Second class, that means people are doing pretty well with it. which I think adds to what I was saying. Wow, 25 hits received. Insane. Okay, well, we're going to deck it out too, since we did for that one. Gun rammer, ventilation, coated optics. I think I'm going to make it go faster. Look at this pen. Load it up. No HE, it's useless on this one. 10 extra alpha damage with no penetration. We'll use this guy. Alrighty. T28. The Honor T28. I don't have that one. I do have the non-skinned version though. So expensive for low tier equipment? Yeah. But because I'm trying to decide which one is better, this or the Panzer IIIJ, I have to equip it because the Panzer IIIJ I have is already equipped. So it must be done. Mountain Pass. We must have a fair comparison. I think it's got to be the Panzer IIIJ though. Something about having a 75mm at tier 4 just feels so nice. Being small, having armor. Maybe the DPM's not as good, and the penetration's not as good. But since you don't fight tier 6s anymore, I don't think it's a big deal. What's the best tank to start with? KV-1, tier 5. So that would be this line. This T28. What is an IT3? If we don't die, I'm sure we'll find out. No gun depression. Already is here with shots on. I don't want to fight a Matilda. Not yet, anyway. I'm a little premium actually for him. He's shooting it. I'm gonna shoot it right back at him. Good job. See, if I had gun depression, I could do this, but I don't. See, right now, the Panzer is getting more points. No, this tank is good. It's just awkward. It's tall, it's huge, and it doesn't have gun depression. Owie. Oh, that's a bot. Yeah. The winner's going to go to the Panzer II 3J, not because I performed better than the 3J, but just because it felt more comfortable to me. This one felt awkward and big and armorless. Awkward, big, armorless. The gun is fantastic. Don't get me wrong. This gun is amazing. But I think I'd prefer the Panzer 3J. And since it's my video, my opinion video, this one's not going to make the cut. Now the Su-85B. Gosh. This tank is really good. I'm going to put camo net on. Throw on some camo as well. Why? Because I'm going to be going up against things like Electos. Electos are scary, but to me, this is the better tank. $200 steel concealment. I mean, that's still really good, guys. And if I was bragging about the gun on the Panzer 3J / Panzer 4s, then I can brag about this one. This is the same gun that you get on the KV-1, but it reloads faster. Actually, I think it has more pen. 160 alpha damage, 120 pen on the KV. 120 pen, huh? I think this one has like 130. So it's actually just better. Not a great map, but let's try to make it work. It is better. 170 premium pen. You have two guns to choose from. 285s to choose from. The top 85 is the better one. The lower 85 is the same on the KV-1. So this is just a better 85. This is more like the one that you get on the mediums. The tier 6 medium. And you're a tier 4. Hey, Powell, thank you. Powell, oh yeah, you were here already. I'll take 19 likes though. I'm happy with that. But if you guys are watching and you are enjoying and you like the channel, go ahead and hit that like button. It's very helpful. It helps the algorithm. It helps people discover. It helps the channel grow, and it helps the channel stay alive. Your first AMRAC in this TD? Ooh. 4 seconds reload. This is one of those tank destroyers you want to focus out when it's spotted. Especially if you're in a heavily armored tank. Wait for my camo net. Let him have it. Wow, that's very impressive, sir, that every one of those shots that you fired hit me. That's actually insane. And stupid. Because now all my health is gone. Little rat. Camo net, now we fire. Get spotted again, huh? Wait for camo net. Fire. Oh, this alpha. This rate of fire. Type's not going anywhere. Now he moves. You have to defend the base. Oh yeah, I forgot the T40 is still a thing. That thing's pretty hilarious if it's got that 105 derp. If I were an Electo, I wouldn't have been able to shoot back, but you're right. You're not wrong. This would have been different. I don't know if it would have been better. Now, if I was in an Electo, yeah, you go first. Have fun. Is this T40 gonna be derp? What a miss. So funny how bots just stare at each other. Yeah, this tank. There's a reason I chose this one over the Electo. It's the gun. And I know it's like, well, the T20 had a better gun than the Panzer III. Yeah, but it doesn't work on it. This gun works great. Absolutely great. SU-85B. And that might not even be an ace. It is an ace, okay. That poor T28. He's just like... dead. Probably brand new player. 0 damage, had no idea what he was doing. And he just dies and doesn't know why. And he never will. Now the best heavy tank. And I'm sure you guys can probably figure that out. Should we open this chest? Yeah, you guys, don't use the compass map. If you're brand new to the game, use the square map. Unless you have trouble with it, like I do. Okay, now. So, this tank has so much armor on the front. It's got a crazy good gun. And I have a 20 horsepower per ton ratio. 20! My top speed is 33. Why am I... What? How and why? Who thought this was a good idea? But it is the best. So we're pulling it out. I think it's absolutely broken. But it is a free tank, and so that's why it's allowed to make the list. It's not a premium. Let's pull it out. What is this? FCM 4A? F4. FCM F4. There are tier 5s, though. There are tier 5s. If we burn through those tier 5s, though, it's all will be good. Have both my guns firing at once. Why not? This rate of fire is also ridiculous. 100 alpha damage, 110 with a 2 seconds reload. Good try. I'm gonna load heat for this M4. Oh my. Thank you. So this is what it's like. We have to fix that and get going. You have another FCM, huh? That's insane. The gun is kind of poo-poo, but it reloads quick. What do you do? Oh, this makes sense. That's so toxic. That is so toxic. But we got what we need. Man. That's insane. "30 shots received." Yeah, okay. These guys are just spamming HE because it's all you could do. If I put Spaliner on that thing, can you imagine? You just can't be damaged. Can't be damaged. Tier 4 is done. Now we move on to Tier 5. Oh, yeah. Obviously, I think the best medium at Tier 5. Duh. Everybody plays it. Everybody wants 3 marks in it. Everybody does well in it. The M4, you've got 2 fantastic guns to choose from. The 105 or the 76. Then, for Tank Destroyer, come on. It's T67. Again, it's the same thing. Everybody's doing the same thing in it. For Light Tank, it's got to be the ELC. Same reason. People play really well in it. It's got the best camouflage, great mobility, huge gun. It does it all. And you can use a smaller gun. And then, for obvious reasons as well, that I always give the KV-1. We're going to start off with the KV-1. I think that KV-85 crew is the right crew. But just in case, I'll scan through. Yes, it is. Okay. Crazy good tank the KV-1 is. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to get through all of them today, and I actually know that. We are hours in, and I still have other content I need to make today. So we'll probably get through Tier 6 and then resume this again, maybe tomorrow. So we'll have Tier 7, 8, 9, and 10. You prefer the derp? The derp is really good. That's the thing about the KV-1. It's got 3 really good guns to choose from. You got the 122 howitzer. Then you have this 85 millimeter. Then you also have a 57 millimeter, and all of them are very competitive. And you're gonna, I know people who prefer the 57 and do very well with it. And then you've got people who prefer the derp, which is also really good, and then the 85, which I prefer. Hopefully we can find a game, because this is burning time. Kasserine? Tier 7 match. Oh boy. We don't need to do much. One minute of gameplay. That's all we're looking for. 60 seconds. That means doing damage, blocking a shell or two. So when I talk about the KV-1 and tell people, oh, you should get the KV-1, you should learn how to play in the KV-1, I do usually tell people use the 85. I think oftentimes the derp gun can be more competitive, but it's not going to teach you. And so if you're a newer player, use the 85. Learn weak spots, learn to shoot viewports, learn to shoot lower plates. The derp gun's not going to teach you that. But otherwise, do what you want. Tiger P. Not a tank we want to fight. Not sure where these are going. There we go. Now we can take them, no problem. Wow. Is that all you got? Another one. They're multiplying. One of the few heavies I'm okay with going toe-to-toe with other higher tier heavies. Why are you running? Get back here. Oh yeah, Skoda has no kills. Could be AFK if our light tank missed it. I doubt it. Oh, there he is. That's a good one. We captured what we needed. About exactly what we needed. And we're toe-to-toe against multiple heavies. KV1 is done. Next. Oopsies, where's my camera anyway? I forgot I was moving my monitor. That's not bad. That's a good spot. It's good enough. Alright, we already have a crew and equipment in here, so we'll pull out the 67 next. So this tank makes the list because, well, high DPM, high concealment, high mobility. Well, what else can you ask for? It's basically a Hellcat at tier 5, which, yeah, Hellcat also makes the list. Spoilers. I think this is the best tank destroyer, and it's not just because I do well in it, but this is the choice of players when they come back to tier 5 and do a tank destroyer. Typically, it's this one. The Panzer SFL is also a good choice. A little bit more difficult, so I didn't add it to this list, and it's less flexible. And so the T67 is the winner. The winnerman. It's a difficult one to play, but once you figure it out, it's actually really easy. I thought about shooting them down that way. Calliope, huh? Well, I don't want to fight a Calliope. Though I may not get a say in the matter. We have to shoot him as he advances. The fact that he timed that? I'm not there anymore. There we go. That is why this tank is beloved among many. Two of our shots only missed or didn't pen. Make that 3. I wanted that piggy. I don't know why you booked back out. Boom! T67 is done. Next is going to be either the M4 or the AMX. I think we're going to do the AMX because I love it. I do. I don't need this piece anymore. Let's see. Flash hider, I think would be insane on this one. Gun rammer. Throw on a commander. Price list changed, huh? Weird. Let's pull it out. But thank you everyone for coming out. Hope you're enjoying. Alrighty. Fisherman's Bay. We don't have the side I prefer, but we'll make it work. Full tier 5, lots of bots. We're playing the low tiers. This is what to expect. Miss anything exciting? Nah. Very first game of the day, actually. We flipped our tank onto our side by accident. The timer never turned on. We were in a 1 versus 6, I believe it was, a 1 versus 6 situation, and we got it down to a 1 versus 1, and we were 1 second away from reloading and killing the last tank. What's better, IS-7 or 277? I prefer the IS-7. That would have been a nice early shot. Nice early damage into their scout, but alas. Alas, he still gets to be healthy. They really took this side, huh? That Chaffee does not want to die. Or be hit, should I say. All I want to do is hit him. Hit him one time, you know? Give him the old 1, 2. Except without the 2, so it's just the 1. Here it comes. I don't have the gun elevation. How about that? Wow, whatever these are going. He has no idea what my tank is. That's not good. Need that one to hit. Oh no. You're a little bit annoying, aren't you? Oh, nuts. This leopard isn't even a real player. And he just did exactly what he was supposed to do. Wow. He proxied me. The only way they were winning that game is if that leopard did exactly what he did. And he's not even a real player. That was the only way. That's disappointing. Oh well, we got what we needed. Okay, M4, you're next. Let's see here. Throw camouflage on. I'm liking that. Oops. Commander. America. I guess just throw this guy back on. There we go. M4 Sherman. You get the 76 on here, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. We have a 71% win rate today. Low tiers. Woohoo! 26,000 W8 in the SU 85B. Steps. Neither of their artillery players have loaded in yet. Oh. At least one of them has now. What do you have, 12 degrees on this? Pretty nice. All right. That's a bold play. I got smoked by the Hellcat. Nah, I just got smoked by the Bisotto. There we go. What already is it? M44? I don't know if they can hit me here. The hell, kitty? Not working out. Ah, I thought the trees would have protected me there. Nice. Wow, he's dead. Very dead. Already missed. The other one did not. Works for me. Time to take a break. Yeah, I was gonna take one after I finished with tier 5. And then I was gonna do tier 6 and call it a day, guys. Because it is getting there. So give me 1 minute to take a break. Enjoy this post-game screen. I'll be right back. Alright, returned. We get to move on now to Tier 6. And that is where we will finish for the day. Tier 6. These are what I consider to be the best for each, class. The Hellcat, VK3002M, AMX 12 ton, and ARL 44. We have to equip them though. The Hellcat is, without a doubt, going to get a low noise exhaust so I can drive around more sneakily. The VK is going to lose the speed because it doesn't have that anymore. It's going to go with this, and oh, this is free. We have Spaliner. We'll put Spaliner in here then because we like to ram with it. 12 ton time. Vertical stabilizer because it can take it. Vents because it can take it. There we go. Now we're out of money too. Gosh. I think we're going to start with the 12 ton. The 12 ton is awesome. And I'm going to throw on free camo. And so why does this one make the list? I think just the autoloader, the fact that it has an autoloader, very good mobility, and incredible concealment really makes this tank stand out. 144 standard pen on a light tank at tier 6 is really good. This gun is insane. And it's a 4-shot autoloader. It used to be a 6-shot back in the day. But that was when it had scout matchmaking. Meaning it basically got matched up like a tier 7 medium tank. That's since been changed. So it was moved down a tier by removing scout matchmaking, and now it has a 4-shot instead of a 6-shot. But it takes a vertical stabilizer. It didn't take vertical stabilizer before. None of the French light tanks took the vertical stabilizer, which made them very difficult to play. Well, thank you guys for coming out for this long live stream, up to almost 3 hours. And I've still got videos to work on, so that's why we're going to be ending this one before we get through all the tiers. The T-37 is also really good, but I gave the edge to this tank because of the autoloader and concealment. I think it gives it the advantage over the 37. And again, this is one of those that you're more likely to see Unicums playing, and there's a reason for that. Not a great magazine, but it'll do. The VK has just a little bit too much armor from that range, and he was angled nicely. But in 7 seconds, we get to do it again. That's a much better magazine. 4 for 4. We have no one on the other side. Right on time. That's the 122. We don't need to test that. Well, if I can't drive, we might be testing it. This is going to be a challenging match. Perfect. I waited for the fire to go out and then I shot him in the back again. Maximizing what I need to. This is a tier 7 match. We do have an E25. Hopefully he's doing good stuff. He doesn't need to go in right now. We need him for the Tiger. I don't have the ammo. And I forgot to change my loadout. So I have 7 useless HE rounds. Hello, friend. Find this Tiger. Bad shot. Buddy, you gotta take this guy. I only have 6 shots left, so... Gotta get that ammo rack. Unfortunate that I took a shot there. Ah, boy, let's go this way. What do I do with just 5 HE rounds to go. And an OI, huh? Oh, I hit him in the gun. I didn't mean to hit him on the gun. One more shot, huh? We can get a top gun. Hey, welcome. Glad you're here. Another VK. He's the one we want. One chance, one opportunity. Hopefully we get the kill here, and then we can go kill ourselves on the Tiger. Let the Tiger kill us. He's the player. Awesome team? Yeah, I guess so. I forgot to change my ammo, so I had a bunch of HE, which is too bad. Come on, VK, where you at? Tiger's here as well. Perfect. Not so perfect. I didn't think I'd get spotted there. Nuts. You got my last shell. There we go. No 6 kills. But we had no ammo, so. Not much that could be done. You get to score top, though, at least. Regardless. But yeah, love this tank. I think it's absolutely nuts what this tank can do. I just wish it had more ammo. That's literally the drawback, is the ammo. Excuse me. Let me change my ammo loadout so that doesn't happen again. There we go. Okay, let's do the heavy tank next. The ARL-44. This tank, I believe, to be the best tier 6 heavy in the game because it has so much going for it. You've got an upper plate comparable to the Tiger ones, except it's angled back, so it's actually even better. You have a good turret. You have 3 insanely competitive guns to choose from. You can go toe-to-toe with even tier 9s and 10s with this gun, but you never will, of course, because you're a tier 6. And so, 10 degrees of gun depression. Also, I think this tank is the best tier 6 heavy tank. The M6 was a close second place. But for me, it's got to be the ARL. And the ARL is also a tank used by a lot of Unicums. And there's a reason for that, which kind of I also used to help confirm for me that this was going to make the list. You see this one 3 marked all over the place. And that's because Unicums love it. Now, you've got a 100mm with 330 alpha damage if you shoot premium. But we're going to use this 90mm, which has 240 alpha damage. But it is a very nice 90mm gun. High penetration. Good accuracy. Long aim time, but that's fine. Our pen makes up for it, so we don't have to aim all the way. In fact, there's nothing in this game that I have to aim at. I can literally central mass everything in this game. Center mass the KV-1, center mass the M6, center mass the VK. It does not care. And the mobility is not terrible, too. This guy's literally going exactly where he needs to keep me from going where I want to. So we have to pull on the brakes, slow our tank down. Try again. M6. Yeah, this tank can make short work of that M6. And so can the rest of my team. Yeah, this gun makes me really happy. Like, really happy, as you can see. I'm gonna set you on fire. Nope. And I do have armor. How about we go after this champion M4? After we shoot this guy. Look at that, this isn't even a bot lobby. But I feel like I'm fighting bots in this thing. We need to make sure we get back to defend our base. Goodbye to you. Tracked my outside, huh? How did you forget about me so quickly? Yeah, I know. That's why I'm moving. One hit point. The guy we left on 1 hit point sets us on fire. That's insane. What bullcrap was that? 1 hit point. Fire. Have fun. Well, we got to show off the tank still. That will do. We only need a minute of combat. One hit point in a dream. No engine. My engine wasn't damaged. My fuel tank wasn't damaged. Just fire. Because of that % chance that the game has for some reason of getting hit. Oh, there's a chance you get set on fire. Why? Why is there a chance that you get set on fire? Tell me. That's how it is. It goes, Okay, it's this guy. Alright, the best medium. There's 2 really good ones. The Cromwell and the VK. I decided to throw the VK on here rather than the Cromwell because the gun on this is just that much better than the Cromwells. You also have more health and you have more armor. And you're actually ridiculously fast. You go 55 with a 21 horsepower per ton. And you have armor to boot. Like, this tank is insanely good. I had a friend who died on the Cromwell. And then I told him to pull this thing out and it blew his mind. Blew his mind. Later. Alright, see ya. What's the weak spots on my tank? Oh, sorry. I missed that. The cupola. And Warius, greetings from Austria. Hello, sir. Very nice matchmaking. Especially for that tier 7. But as you can see, we've got speed. This thing has no turret traverse in real life, but on here it does just fine. To replace the Panther at tier 7? I mean, it could. It does very well. We're by ourselves over here, but it's a bot lobby. So unless we run into the Comet, but even if we do run into the Comet, he's only got 200 more health than we do. So we could take on a Comet if we play our cards right. Not giving Artie a second chance here. Why, hello. Another thing that you can do with this that you can't do as well in the Cromwell is ram. You can ram really well in the Cromwell, but you take damage. This thing, I just lost 5 health doing that. This guy's got insane DPM. If I was counting medium tanks, this is the best medium at tier 6. Thankfully, he's dumb. But as you can see, I do have armor working. 340 damage blocked thus far. And that's huge. If we had 340 less health, this would be a different game. But I still have 570 to use. Kaboom, ammo rock, nice. He's got the 76. That can shred me. So we'll just ram. Hey, welcome. Thank you for becoming a member. I really appreciate it, human road cone. Very helpful stuff. And I really do. I appreciate it. Every penny. Also, as you can see there, we rammed that guy and we're able to kill him without losing any health again. This tank can do it. We'll worry about the Black Prince later. These guys are going to be a challenge. Full health. And he's stock, poor Comet. Yeah, this tank is nuts. In my opinion, I think it's nuts. Poor Comet. That was awkward. I missed the bridge. I am very sorry, guys. Oh well, we're going to win that one anyway, and I'll record that. No in-game audio. No, there's in-game audio. Happens to the worst of us. Okay, well, that's too bad, because I wanted the boss fight. What do we still have our... I mean, this guy's full health. He's done nothing. Where's our real player? There he is. Oh, he's plenty healthy. But yeah, the VK, I think, is the best medium at tier 6. And now we just have the tank destroyer left to go, and we'll be done. I should 3-mark this one. I really should. It's so comfortable. Okay, finally the tank destroyer, which is the best at tier 6, I believe has to be the Hellkitty. Do I have a separate crew for the Hellcat? I thought I did, but I think my crews are just all jumbled at this point. You got a 90mm with good alpha damage, great aim time, insane premium pen, 243. You can go toe-to-toe with anything you want, basically. Only 30 rounds, though. That's basically what holds it back. Otherwise, this is the best. You'll never see probably a more 3-marked tank out there. This tank is almost always 3-marked when I see them in game. It's this and the T67. There's a reason for that. People love it. It's good. And to me, that makes it the best. Where did I go shoot across that little bay? Inlet? What would you call it? It's not really a bay because there's no way out. Don't really have the gun for this guy. Not from this range. They're already down a Tiger 1. Isn't that just normal? And we're about to be down a Hellkitty too. Oh boy, this is so awkward. Yeah, I know. Bad shot, I aimed too high. Yeah, you've bitten off more than you could chew, Mr. Light Tank. What a freaking stupid shot. It's like he knew where I was. But now I get to farm you from far away because that's what my tank can do. I think I have to play this one again. This didn't really exactly showcase the tank. Oof. Oof. How about a fuel tank, huh? Excuse me. Oh, hello, Hellcat. Look who finally gets spotted. What have you been doing all game? Losing? Oh yeah, we'll do one more. I want to show off the tank a little bit better. We have stock KB3, a stock T29, and a fully upgraded Tiger II, and yet we're winning this game. Most impressive. Don't back up. You're going to get killed. Just tanks it, and then gets killed by Artie, or the toxic tank, unsurprisingly. Okay, Hellcat, hit your shot. Well done. Well done. I don't know why you guys are saying there's no in-game sound. It's literally... Let me show you the mixer. But I think you guys are just trolling me. But I don't know. So here's me. This is the game. Ready? See? So I'm not sure why you guys are saying there's no in-game sound. Because that's two of you now. Anyone else having that problem? Or is it just trolls? What tier did we start with? We started with tier 1, by the way. No, I'm getting it. What the heck? You're right. That doesn't make any sense. Why is it not there? Huh. It's not picking up my computer at all. Oh well, this is the last one anyway. Sorry guys, I don't know why it's doing that. I'm not streaming to Twitch. And this is a recent, so. Went after the 12 ton? Yeah, I don't even know why, because I still hear it. I still hear everything, and the OBS is saying it's going through, so it's a little bit weird that it's not. Oh well. Oh, well, we're at the end. Why don't you stay right there? Oh, he fixes, so we're going to have to do it again. Damaged it. Didn't blow it. Anyone else want to cross? Panther 2, huh? Nice little ammo rack shot. Maybe we can blow his head right off here. Maybe not. Right there. We'll try to pop it. See what happens. Kadoosh. There it is. Not a Hummel. Oh, I don't have HE. No, my team's about to farm that AFK Tiger. I don't want to be part of it. I would love to be part of it, but I'm not going to be part of it. Instead, I get to do this. And then I get to leave. See ya. Lucky, lucky, lucky. That'll do. That game was much better. Just the action to show off what the Hellcat does, that was much better. Which means we are done. We're done for today. Tomorrow, if I can find the time, we're going to do tiers 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we will have played all of them. So, yeah. What's the mark doing? 96, huh? Too bad we capped, though, because... I mean, actually, if we weren't capping, this guy wouldn't be crossing the center like that, but still. There was still more health to be had. Where did that tiger go? Oh, he died. He died fast. What account am I on? This is my main one. I changed the name because I got fed up with being focused out, and it has helped tremendously. I have been focused less than I've ever been before in my life. I had no idea. And until people catch on, I'm enjoying this a lot. If there was any doubt in my mind before that I used to be a very focused player, there is no doubt anymore, because this is relaxing. It's relaxing. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming out. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, slap that like button, comment, subscribe. I'll figure out why the sound's not working. I really don't know, because my OBS is picking up sound, it says. And so I don't know why it's just decided to go kaput on YouTube, but hey, it is what it is. But anyway, video coming out today. Best free tanks and world tanks. And I'll see you guys all later. Take care and peace out.